As we continue our discussion about women in leadership, we're joined by Jessica Gonzalez, founder and CEO of InCharged, also Lux Disinfect and Vend X. I mean, how many companies are you running?
As many as will keep my children fed. So unfortunately, it's 3 right now.
Yeah, by the way, we're doing this in cooperation with our friends at the New Jersey Business and Industry Association. They had a great women's leadership forum, and you participated in that, Jessica. I just keep writing the word entrepreneur next to you. Were you born to be an entrepreneur?
I'd like to think so. I mean, I didn't know straight away that that's what I was going to be. It just what I became. And I think that's what was ingrained because I wake up every morning with the drive to innovate, create, and do what I do. So I think I was born an entrepreneur. I just didn't realize it until 10 years ago when I took that leap and just did it.
And the branding behind you, what does it stand for? Lux UVC.
Yes. So when I was putting these UVC kiosks together, Lux means light in Latin, and UVC was the first branding that we started with, which it was supposed to be a UVC company, but it turned into a disinfection company. So that's one of our product lines.
So break it down for us in 30 seconds each. InCharged is?
InCharged is a brandable event technology company that builds cell phone charging kiosks, photo booth, and experiential vending machines for some of the world's biggest events and brands.
And you came up with that concept?
Yes, 10 years ago.
Lux Disinfect is?
Lux Disinfect is a sanitization company that was born out of necessity through COVID when our InCharged business was shut down. At Lux, we build, design, and assemble UVC-like technology, as well as source and distribute electrostatic spraying and a bunch of other sanitization solutions and tools.
And finally, Vend X.
Yes, Vend X was born about 2 years ago. It was a smart vending machine and software that allows brands to interact with the consumer while rewarding them with a sample or a prize. Since COVID shut down, we pivoted Vend X to be a touchless sampling and PP vending machine.
So, Jessica, I'm a student of leadership, student of innovation. You are an innovator. You're a leader. What would you say the key characteristics, the key traits to be a successful leader / innovator in these incredibly challenging and uncertain times? Go ahead.
Oh, wow. So especially during COVID, our business went to literally 0 in revenue a month. And I think as a leader for my team, for my family, for everybody around me, I had to just keep going and not stop. I was on a panel before and I said, don't be scared. And another CEO said, it's okay to be scared. And it's true. It's all right to be scared, but it's not a right to not act or try to do something. And, my motivation were my children, my family, my peers, my colleagues, everybody that's working for me. I had to get out there, innovate, create, and build a path forward so this disease doesn't, end up taking us all down with it. So yeah, it's just not stopping, not sleeping, and just keep going.
You're tenacious, aren't you?
I have to be. Yes, I have 2 children, so.
I like that you said that because I talk to our kids about tenacity, persistence, no quit, right? I actually have this ridiculous, can you see this?
Yep.
Right, I have it here just because there are times I'm tempted to give up. It's actually not an option. It's clearly not an option for you. And one of the things that strikes me as I think about the New Jersey Business and Industry Association Women Leadership Forum, I'm betting there are a fair number of women, if not virtually all of them, who are very tenacious as well, or they wouldn't have been there, right?
Absolutely.
What did you find there when you participated? What traits did you see in those folks other than that persistence and tenacity?
I think women in general have this nurturing side to them, and that could be also put into business as well. You can take care of your people. You can nurture a product. You can nurture a process. It's been a really hard road, not only being a woman, a minority, a mom, and having all these things stacked against us. And I think sometimes men start at a higher number to get to the end goal, where women don't have as many opportunities. So when I see fellow women that are tenacious and leaders, that just shows me that they've broken through and they've strived even when they've had everything against them. Not only that, but also children. You know, you have to raise kids at the same time.
Yeah, we're involved in a child care awareness initiative called Reimagine Childcare. And I can't imagine how complex it is for you and others. Real quick, before I let you go, what's up next for you?
I'm just riding the wave of this new business that we're in. I want to continue to innovate. More importantly, being able to provide products that can get people to open safely and cost effectively. So just being fluid and flexible with change and keep on going, never give up.
Status quo, never an option. Change is a must.
Yep.
Hey, Jessica, I want to thank you for joining us in this Women in Leadership program. All three women featured are strong leaders. We can learn from them, and we definitely learned from you. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you so much.
I'm Steve Adubato. We'll be right back.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation. Funding has been provided by the Turrell Fund, supporting Reimagine Childcare. PNC, Grow Up Great. Valley Bank. The Russell Berry Foundation. The Northward Center. The Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. The New Jersey Economic Development Authority. Johnson & Johnson. And by the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. Promotional support provided by AM 970 The Answer. And by NJ On Air.
The essence of the Northward Center is ingrained in our values, thoughts, and actions. What began as a storefront on Bloomfield Avenue has evolved into a life-changing community nonprofit. The mansion is steeped in tradition, but with all of its grandeur, the true essence of the Northward Center is in the people we serve. So as the Northward Center commemorates 50 years of service, let's also celebrate the many opportunities yet to come.